Hello everyone and welcome to Mom Plus Baby. I'm your host Velvet Breer. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos I post. So today's video we're going to talk about my 8 weeks. Okay, so I'm currently 9 weeks pregnant right now. My husband and I went to our first ultrasound last week. I know you guys saw the video. If you haven't, go ahead and check that out on my channel. The baby is actually doing fine at 158 beats per minute. And I just did some lab results, and they actually did my, the cell-free DNA gender test where you can find out if the baby has abnormalities or if you can find out, and you can find out the gender. Well, I did not. I found out today because I called to get my lab results. Everything was negative, and they also said that they did the gender test while they did my lab results. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that you guys did that. So I actually can find out the gender of my baby. They have it actually. We got to go pick it up. It's at the office today. So I don't want to know the gender. Okay, we're doing a gender reveal, but my husband does. I wish he would just agree with me not to know, but I guess, I'll give him this one time, and if we have another one, we're both going to find out the gender because I just want to keep it a secret. I'm very adamant about keeping secrets until I just can't hold it anymore, and I feel it needs to be let out, but I'm going to go ahead and give this to him this one time only, but next time, if we have another one, which we will, because I'm not on birth control anymore. I stopped taking birth control. That's another thing I wanted to tell you, ladies. If you're on the Depo-Provera, from the research I've done, you're not going to, most likely, if your period won't come back for a while. And once it does come back, you will have to get your cycles will have to regulate continuously before you get pregnant. Now, it took mine, I got off last year, and I think it was September or August, I don't remember, but it took me almost a year, and not a year, but let's say maybe 10 months, maybe 12, 11 months, something like that. But it took me a while to get pregnant. So I actually got pregnant June 27th. It was the last day of my first day of my last cycle. And I got pregnant within that cycle. The June 27th is my first day of my last cycle. I was already pregnant. So that means I ovulated within the cycle before that. So the cycle before that was May 31st, the day before my wedding. And I ovulated on June 13th. And I believe that is when I got pregnant. But they're dating it from my last menstrual cycle after that. So the one that I had when I went to the doctor was June 27th. Okay, that was the first day of my last cycle. It is very important that you ladies track your cycle so you'll know when you ovulate. And another thing I found out, you should do with your partner, husband, hopefully most of you are married, husband, on or before the day, maybe 2 to 3 days before and on the day of ovulation. Sperm lives up in your body up for 5 days. So even if you guys were to do it 3 days before, you'll still have sperm swimming around your fallopian tubes waiting for the egg to be released. So it's really, I know, like I said, a lot of you guys, hope you're adults watching my channel. That's the research. I've done a lot of research since I found out I was pregnant. When I had my son, he's 15 years old now. He's a teenager. But when I was pregnant with him, I didn't do no research. I didn't know anything about the cell-free DNA test. I didn't track my cycle. I knew I was pregnant, but I didn't know how far along I was. I just know that the lines on the test at that time, he was born in 2007. So in 2006 is when I found out I was pregnant. So at that time when I found out, both lines on the test were very dark. Okay, I have a video on my channel here as well that shows you guys my test strips for this pregnancy. This is my second pregnancy. I'm currently 36 years old. And it is best to start young, I believe, because the older you get, the older your eggs get, okay? And eventually you're not going to be able to produce good eggs and the baby won't implant, okay? I believe that's how it works. But my mom had me when she was 40, so, you can have babies up until your menstrual cycle is no longer, you no longer have a menstrual cycle. But I tracked my cycle after I found out I was pregnant. I wasn't tracking it before, but we were trying, and I believe that the cycle I had, May 31st, was the cycle that I got pregnant in between, because June 13th is when I ovulated. Okay, but May 31st is when I started my cycle, and it ended June 4th, I believe. So June 13th is when I ovulated, and I actually found out I was pregnant. I believe it was August 25th I found out I was pregnant. So Yeah, I believe it was August 25th. No, July. Sorry, July 25th is when I found out I was pregnant. Sorry about that. July 25th is when I went and I took the actual test at the office, and they said I was 4 weeks pregnant. So I was a month pregnant, and it was like we didn't expect that to happen. So it's like it came in between like 2 weeks after we got married. We got married June 1st. I ovulated on June 13th. So 2 weeks after we got married, I ended up pregnant. So I'm actually very excited. I'm currently 9 weeks pregnant. I'm 3 months. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube you guys can do. I highly recommend, even if you're doing in vitro, track your cycle and also track your pregnancy week by week so you know what to expect every week. It's funny because I just turned 9 weeks yesterday, and the symptoms started immediately when I woke up. So one of the symptoms was nasal congestion. My nose was stopped up. And then the next one was nausea. Okay, tired. I was tired. I fell asleep yesterday around 12, woke up at around 3 or 4. I was tired, you guys. So this pregnancy, I've been sleep tired a lot, and I've been craving cheese, which is weird because when I was pregnant with my son, I craved, well, I don't even remember. I think it was hot dogs, mainly. I think it was hot dogs and snacks and pizza. I couldn't eat pizza when I was pregnant with my son. I can eat pizza now. I'm pregnant with this one, but this pregnancy, I can eat pizza. I love pizza. So the difference between the two is there's certain things I could and couldn't eat. I have food aversions, certain smells, I've done a lot of research, so I'm actually keeping up to date with my 9 weeks. So from 1 to 4 weeks, you're a month pregnant. That's your first. This is the first 3 months is your first trimester. 1 to 4 weeks, you're 1 month. 5 to 8 weeks, you're 2 months, and then 9 to 13 weeks, you're 3 months. Once your 13-week ends, you're going to be entering into your 14 to 18 weeks is 4 months. So your second trimester is when you start your 4 months. Okay. If you guys want to know more about this, I have a video on it. It shows you a list of the trimesters and the month you're in, so you guys can know exactly where you're at. There's different ones on YouTube, but I went with this one because it's easier for me to figure it out. The clinic I go to now, they don't go by months, they go by weeks. That's just how they work. But the research I've done, I know I'm currently 9 weeks pregnant, and I'm 3 months. Okay. And when I went to get my ultrasound, I was exactly 8 weeks because I knew I was 8 weeks. I was within my 8th-week pregnancy. I was 8 weeks and I believe 4 weeks pregnant, 8 weeks and 4 days pregnant when I went and got my ultrasound on Thursday. Okay, so it's very important that you guys track your cycle if you're trying to get pregnant. Don't give up. If you have, my heart goes out to the women who've gotten pregnant, who've had miscarriages, who've had stillborns. I can't imagine how hard that is on you. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry about that. But God has bigger plans for you. You will have your rainbow baby. Just keep on going. Don't let that get you down. Okay? Just keep trying. It'll happen. Just keep trying. Don't stress. I understand that when you lose a child, it's very, very heartbreaking. I understand it is, but I've never lost a child, but I've suffered losses before. My mom, my brother, my aunt. Okay, I know what it feels like to lose someone, but losing a child is the most horrific thing that can ever happen, in my opinion. But my heart goes out to you. It'll get better. You will have your rainbow baby. You just got to pray. You keep going, okay? Just keep going. Don't let that get you down. And don't stress out when you do become pregnant. Just be very grateful and don't worry about it. Okay, try not to worry. Stress does cause miscarriages as well. I know a lot of stress does cause that. So less stress, no stressing, okay? Was I stressed out when I found out I was pregnant? I was more stressed a little tiny bit because I wanted to make sure that the baby was okay. And when I finally had my ultrasound, the worry went away immediately. Drinking coffee. So yeah, you can drink coffee too, but 1 cup a day. I limit it to 1 cup every other day. I'm going to have to start drinking something other than coffee. I mean, because coffee's not really that good. It's a lot of caffeine. It's not that good. It's not good for you. But one cup every other day is good, or no cups at all is good. Also have water here as well. But yeah. So we had our first ultrasound at 8 weeks. The baby's fine. Their heart rate is 158 beats per minute. Like I said, exciting news. We get to find out the gender. I don't want to know the gender. My husband's gonna know it. I don't want to know it. So I'll give that to him just this once. But so yeah. If you guys want to know more information, just research. YouTube has a lot of pregnancy week by week trimesters. They have exercise videos. I found a really good an exercise video. It's 34 minutes long, but it really will help. Okay, so if you guys are pregnant right now, however many weeks you are, this video I found on, I'll probably link it in my I'll upload it to this channel so you guys can see it, because it really is helpful. I've seen some exercises already on it that I'm going to do. So just make sure when you're doing it, you have a comfortable like mat or the comfortable carpet. I would still lay something down, like maybe a blanket or something, you know, because you don't want to be on hard floor or anything like that. And make sure you're doing your breathing while you're exercising, and make sure you're taking breaks to drink some water. But it is a 34-minute workout video, but I really think that it's going to help me a lot because I'm trying to lose weight. Honestly, I want to lose a little bit of weight because, you know, I don't want to gain too much weight with this pregnancy. When I was pregnant with my son, I was all stomach. I gained weight, but I gained it all mostly my stomach. I wasn't really, you know, I didn't really gain weight like that. So I'm trying to make sure I lose weight, a little bit of weight, so I don't be overweight. You know, I don't want to be overweight when I'm pregnant. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I have the me tracking my ovulation video. I also have the weeks, trimesters on my video that I have as well. How pregnant are you, basically. And that's basically all I have to talk about, you guys. So just do your research, you know, and just think positive, pray, you know, just do positive things. I started this channel just because I wanted to have a pregnancy channel as well. I've seen a lot of moms who had channels as well, and I kind of wanted to start my own. So I named this channel Mom Plus Baby. So I hope you guys like the content you're seeing, and I will upload that exercise video for you. And that's basically it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you, and stay safe.